Let's do a quick video. Let's have this conversation real quick, and I want to talk about this. How a lot of these women are more sexually aggressive than men, and this is a conversation that I remember I was having this when I was a teenager. One of my mom's friends, she was telling my mom, "These little girls are more aggressive than the boys are," and she wasn't lying. That's a fact. She wasn't lying. And when we grow up, you got to understand, women, we on different type of clocks or biological clocks too. We just different. Women, once they start getting about the 6th, 7th grade, they started, really hormones start jumping like that. So they become more aggressive. Usually I'm telling y'all, usually in those situations where you hear that woman lost her virginity, you know how it's like how they make it seem like the man coerced her or finessed her out of her virginity. No, that's not what happened. A lot of the times, it's the woman that press play on that. It's the woman that be like, yeah, I'm with it. It's the woman that tell the dude, yeah, I remember I was trying to mess with this chick. We was in high school, and I'm like, won't you, pull up to my crib? She said, no, I don't want to. So I'm like, all right, whatever, right? So I'm like, I ain't really thinking much of it. So down the line, I'll probably say some months went by or whatever, right? And she was like, can I come over your house now? I was like, nope. Nope. She looks so heartbroken. They really be trying to control the narrative. I'm like, no. Like, hell no, I'm good. You played that and I ain't really that pressed. And but they're more aggressive. They're the ones are usually the initiators, or they put themselves in the line of fire. I'm telling you. And a lot of people act like it's so taboo. It's the guy that made her do it. A lot of these women be like, you come over, my dad don't get off to this time. You know how many women that did that shit that I know that did that shit, bro? I'm coming over your house tonight, or we can do this when I was younger. You know what I'm saying? They initiate. A lot of them women initiate. They be wanting to get cracked. They sexually curious more than the boys. A lot of the average boy don't even got the ball. A lot of times when he a virgin, he ain't even got the balls to ask the girl to do it. The girls are the aggressors, bro. And especially when they're younger, even when you get older, it's like women have a hard time asking for sex. They always have these keywords like, I want some affection, right? Or I just want to see you. What's another one? Kind of like along those lines. Like they have the hardest time. They have the hardest time just saying, you know what, I just want some. They'd put their booty on you. You know what I'm saying? They'd do everything but just say, give me that. They'd do everything but that. Like, even older women have, I say older women, like when you talking about like 40 and up, around 35, 40 and up, you just know what it is. They are direct. They are direct. You know what you're here for? Let's get it. They are direct. And that's why a lot of younger dudes like cougars, because it ain't really no play in the game. It's direct. There's no play, You know what you came to do. Let's get it done. Yeah, we might kiss, we might talk, watch the game, drink a little bit. You might fry you some chicken, but it's kill time. It's smack out time. It's smack out time. These young girls want to play these games. You know what I'm saying? Like, I remember I was talking to this one chick, and like she told me beforehand, she was like, "Yeah, I'm coming back to your house." I'm coming back to your house when we leave the movies or whatever, right? So we went to the movies. I hadn't cracked at this point, but I already pretty much knew I could. So we went to the bar, went to the movies or some shit, whatever, right? And she like, so she got there. So I was like, yeah, you can. She had never been to my crib. I was like, you can sit on the couch, whatever. And And she just sitting there just looking like, I'm like, you like you know what you're here for. You know what I'm saying? Like you know what you're here for. So I'm like, take that off. She's like, well, she was like, okay, but can I get a t-shirt or something like that? That shit was funny as hell, right? But she was like, she was waiting for me to initiate it. You know what I'm saying? Like, even though you pretty much said what it was gonna be, even before we got to my place, we sitting at our car and we talking and shit, and and she just waited for me to be like, come over. She wasn't gonna bring it up like yeah, I'm ready to come over. Can I still? No, she was ready for me to bring it up. And but yeah, I don't know why they got a hard. My bad. I don't know why they really have a hard time. Why they really have a hard time asking men for sex. I don't understand it. That part too. But like I said before, a lot of the younger women are the aggressors. Like when it comes to losing virginity, I feel like more women took dudes' virginity. If we being real, if we being real and honest about it, that's just my opinion on it. You know, especially with the Cougars getting back in the game and messing with the teenagers and stuff. Yes, they are, man, super duper aggressive, and nobody talks about this in society. It's just always, or you took my little girl's innocence, or you took my daughter's. No, she put herself in the line of fire for that. Like we all be talking about these older women, these older dudes taking advantage of these younger girls. Like, no, that's really not how it go. These younger women, they put themselves in the line. I'm gonna do another video after this talking about that. But they put themselves in a lot of positions. So when y'all be feeling bad or this happened to me and this guy, they put themselves in this position. I remember I had some homies or whatever, right? And they was like they was driving up 8 Mile and this girl was walking up 8 Mile and they told her to get in. It's about 3 or 4 of them niggas told her to get in, bro. They took her back to the crib. All of them bust her down and they dropped her right back off where they picked her up at. All it was a simple holler. Hey, well, you can get in the crib. She went, bro. Didn't know these guys from a can of paint. Didn't know the niggas from the back of a cereal box. Now, what if they were some crazy dudes and they truly took advantage of her? She put herself in a position to hop in a car with guys she didn't know. I remember somebody was telling me they was at the liquor store and the guy paid for the girl Hennessy and she said, I'm going with you. Didn't know the dude from nowhere. So you hear these stories about, and this is the video I'm gonna get into after this one. I don't know if y'all gonna see it. When they talking about, oh, this happened to me, they don't tell you the how. They don't tell you how they got to that, bro. I'm telling you. They don't tell you the how. But when you talking about teenage girls and 20s, they are the aggressors. And you know what's so funny? They sit here and say, well, we're not asking guys out. We're not approaching guys. Guys should approach us and all that. But what's so funny is they are the aggressors when it comes to sex. Even down to the gym attire that they wear. Even down to the gym attire, what they wear, the attention that starts it off, the attention that they wear. I remember I was working at Amazon many years ago, bro, and I'm working whatever, right? And this girl just started licking her tongue out and doing this sexual stuff, and I was working with this stud, and I'm like, and she like, yeah, did you see that? And she was looking at you like that and all that. I'm telling y'all, bro, like, same job. I'm walking back to from break. Well, we were walking to break. So these two old women, I told this on the Patreon. These two old women, they in front of us. This girl walked up beside me. She was like, "I want you to eat me out." And I'm a woo 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 woo. And the old woman like, "Ooh, you heard that?" Like I'm telling you, bro. Like they sneaky. Women are very very sneaky. So I don't really understand the whole process of them, like being scared to admit their aggression. Like most compared to other women around the world, most American women are seen as masculine. Got my own job. I don't need no man. That's the calling card. Why y'all just don't own it? Y'all created a lot of y'all mothers, and a lot of y'all created this feminist shit, this female guy type of guys or feminine guys or guys that don't, that's so scared that y'all, cause y'all gonna hop on TikTok and lie on them, and they scared you gonna call the police or you gonna be crazy like Haley Bailey. So they don't even, so why y'all just don't own being the aggressors? Why y'all just don't be the aggressors? Why y'all want to sneak and be the aggressors? Why y'all just don't own, y'all want to be so masculine, y'all want to be men. Why y'all just don't own that part of it? Y'all throw it in niggas' faces like we got more, we make more money. Y'all don't. We got our own jobs. We don't need men. Okay, why don't y'all? We better than me. Why y'all don't own it? That's my thing. Why y'all just don't own the whole package that come with being a man? Own it. Start approaching guys. Start doing that. Own it. So guys that really be with women, we know what it's like. We know that y'all are the aggressors. Y'all are the initiators for real. But y'all want to kind of keep that taboo because y'all feel like that make y'all look bad. Y'all already look bad, most of y'all. Own it. I just feel like they should own it. But just my opinion. Hit the link in the description. Join the Patreon. Thumbs up video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Peace.